3 minutes. So I'm still catching up on the edits here, so apologies if this seems a little disjointed. I'm sure this video was taken in March. We are heading, after a road trip breakfast of a flask of tea and a hot sausage roll, to Perth because we're having a look at our wedding accommodation, which is so blooming exciting. This is around 2-ish hours from where we live in Scotland. Basically, what the situation is you
Stunning.
hire out the entire house. Don't mind Liam's
Very
face there.
pretty.
Confused expression. For, well, really for as long as you like. We've hired it out for a week. We're actually getting married here in this house. We're having a back garden situation. And it means that because we have family and friends across the UK, we are providing accommodation for them. We did kind of think of going along like the hotel route, but it really wasn't for us. You know, we're quite a sort of DIY sort of couple, and we wanted to be in charge of our wedding, the planning, the organizing. And I really loved the idea of a beautiful country house, back garden wedding right here, as we're seeing in the video. This is where we're going to be actually having our nuptials, which is
Your family
crazy.
pictures up
But we'll
here.
also be having our wedding breakfast outside too. We've hired a very good chef called Sean Hall. So we met him this day as
Quite
well.
big, isn't it?
We
Gosh.
went through the menu, pricing, and courses, canapes, that kind of thing.
Oh, very
So here we
nice.
are, just going through the house, delegating the rooms to the guests that will be staying. We're not providing them to all the guests, but you know, our nearest and dearest. And the great thing about this accommodation as well is that you can bring dogs. It's pet friendly. So of course we have our 2 dogs, Trooper and Sasha, and they're actually going to be part of the ceremony and part of our day. So we'll all be here together for a whole week in August, which is super. I just can't wait. It's just going to be so exciting.
Room can be for
I'm
them, but
quite
what about
conscious that it
Woody? Where
looks
will
a
we put
little bit
him?
dreary just now, but that is just the
Yeah.
Scottish, weather at this time of year. I mean, this was filmed in February,
In the
March
morning.
time, I think it was, the end of February, beginning of March. So the trees have yet to kind of
Such
come
a
into
nice
bloom.
He's a really nice guy.
We headed to the town centre to look for a florist, but we couldn't find anyone that was able to do the stuff that we wanted. So we bought donuts instead, because if you can't find a florist, buy donuts. 2 hours it took us to get home, and of course we own our own business, so we couldn't get out of working even though we were knackered, so we had to go to work. And that's pretty much our day. Toodaloo for now.